talked about, and you hear stuff come out now, it's because one, when they started, they had some faith in what they was doing. They trusted somebody. And as it said in the scripture, their inheritance. Tupac wrote 150 songs when he was in jail. None of them came out. So he's passed. They're coming out now. Elvis was the same way. Biggie was the same way. And then they coming out, like Michael Jackson. Nobody knew Michael Jackson had these songs. But they're coming out now. That's inherited. He had this stored up. But that's when you focus on your craft and you love what you're doing. And God just worked that thing out. And God can do the same thing to us. The exact same thing. You can do it for them, you can do it for us. Faith is always searching for the truth. If you're not hungry for the truth, forget about trying to live by faith. Some of us don't like to hear the truth. Some of us don't like to hear what's real. We got a problem with that. But we got to be willing to take what's real in and think about it. Because, well, my wife always tell me I got tough skin, but I like to hear the truth. Don't come to me and sugarcoat something to me. You say, go all the way around the corner. Hey, what happened? Give it to me now. I don't need to hear all that around the corner. Because if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. If I said something wrong, I did something wrong, and I know I did, that's why I need to man up. But man up. But don't go all the way around the corner. Living by faith is associated with God's people who believe, trust Him, and spend time in prayer. I keep saying prayer because faith, you need prayer. And faith, you need some prayer. Because this, I already know. All of y'all already raised your hand. But if it was on the line, y'all would be running from the line. Because it's just like that. I can sit and say, hey, I'm faithful, but I don't know about taking a bullet for something. I don't know. That's something I have to think about. That's something I got to think about. But I know the power of God, and I know faith, and I know focus. Since I've been here at New J, I try to stay focused on what I'm doing. And I try to stay committed to what I'm doing. And over the years, God have been good to me. Over the years, even if I got to come in here and clean up by myself, that's my commitment. If I got to try to work or fix something in here, that's my commitment. Because I trust and I believe God, and I want to be a faithful servant. It's about me, my servanthood. That's what it's about. It ain't about, oh, I'm tired. Oh, I got to get up early this morning, go to work. Oh, I got to work late. But just think if God just decide, okay, I'm not going to wake him up this morning because I'm tired. I'm not dispatching angels over him because I don't recognize that person. You know, what if he thought about something like that? And then we don't have 15 minutes, 20 minutes for God. But soon something happened. We ready to say, oh God, oh Jesus, oh I've been praying, ain't prayed never. Now all of a sudden you praying, calling out his name. But that's what happens. I'm just keeping it real. I'm just telling you the truth, what happens. But when you got a relationship with God, you ain't got to worry about that. Because God had already dispatched his angels. He had already covered you with the blood. He did all of that already. You can go ahead and walk with your head up. God got that. I ain't worried about that. When that person on the job say something crazy to you, God got that. I ain't worried about that. Your car didn't start. I ain't worried about it. God got a new one for me. Oh, my gas tank is a little lower. God gonna get me there on my fumes. I ain't worried about that. But that's faith and trust right there. My tire is a little wobbly. I ain't worried about that. God gonna take care of that for me. But I'm gonna keep on rolling. I am not going. Oh, my window's a little cracked. I ain't worried about that. I was in a little accident. Okay, I got out. I'm fine. God got that. But that's my relationship with him. I call on him anytime, even when I'm asleep. when I'm at work, even when I ain't feeling good, even when I don't want to. But I know I can call on him. I know I can call him. God, can you come and save me? I was listening to Kevin Durant when he did his speech. And he talked about all this stuff he went through. You talking about faith and you talking about focus. His mama was focused. They was in an apartment with no furniture, sleeping on the floor. She went with no food for days to make sure they ate. And for me to see this guy making millions of dollars, to stand up in front of all, I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it, all these white people. And he stand up there because he went straight God. He went straight God. He said, God saved my life. And he had no white people up in there crying. He said, God saved my life. He said, if it wasn't for God, he don't know where he would be at. And now his mother is reaping all this harvest, all this inheritance. She reaping it right now. And his brother, they ain't got to work again. But that's how God is. That's how God can do the same thing for us. He can do the exact same thing. This is what faith is. Faith is real. Faith is a gift. Faith is life of Christ. Faith is victory. Faith is living the overcoming life. Faith is the authority of God. Faith is seeing the unseen. Faith is endurance. Faith is the opposite of fear. Faith is pleasing God. Faith is Bible living. Faith is salvation. That's faith. And I can keep on going. Faith is just looking at myself. I'm still alive. I'm still alive. Faith is giving my all. Faith is the mixture that makes the gospel effective. The mixture. Because you got to have faith when you're doing something like this. You got to have faith. Do you think all of this will work if none of us have faith? We're here for some reason. We're here for some reason. You got faith in something. We believe in somebody. I know we like we got our little idols, people we like, Beyonce and Jay-Z and, all this other kind of stuff, But God is always going to be number one. God is always going to be number one, despite whatever happens. God is the superhero. Now, y'all think LB is bad on the court. Y'all got to see God when he get on the court. You talking about floating? You talking about three-pointers? God will drop them all. Drop them all. I can't have my mind on Christ or the wisdom if I don't have faith and focus. I can't be a prayer, strong prayer, or good reader, or just to have a conversation with somebody about God if I don't trust God myself. How can I tell you about God and I don't know nothing about him, or I don't have no faith, or I don't believe in the miracles that he have happened? What we do or decide to do, we have to have faith that we can do it and focus that we continue to go forth with it. You got to have faith in whatever we decide to do. We got to have some faith. Don't never say to yourself that you can't do it. Because if you got faith, it can be done. If you trust God, it can be done. He always say, write it down, make it plain. Whatever you all want to do in life, write it on a piece of paper. Put it on your refrigerator. Put it on your steering wheel in your car. Put it on your closet door. Put it on your bathroom door. Stick it on your mirror. So you can always see it. Which I always keep it in your mind. That's my goal. This is what I want to do. Pray about it. If I make up something in my mind and then I don't work to get it, then I don't want it. I got to be willing to give up something to get it. Because God wants to give us whatever we ask for. But the key is, are we going to be good stewards when he give it to us? Sometimes money changes people. When you think things is going well, it changes people. I think about everybody that begins to make all this money, but what are they giving? What are they turning? God bless you. Okay, you're a millionaire. Okay, what have you did with all this money? And I just always think about athletes in basketball. When I talk about basketball, that's my sport. But a basketball player only gets 6 paychecks a year. And just imagine if I'm making $40 million in 1 year. Think about them paychecks I'm getting. My house paid for. My cars is free. All my clothes is made. What am I doing with all this money? What am I doing with all this money? And I can't go back to the hood where I was at and do something. And they don't do it. And God has blessed you to make all this money. I think Rose is making like $90-something million. 6 paychecks, $90-something million. What kind of paycheck is that? And then when he decided to have a basketball camp, he want to go way up on the north side. So, hey, brother, you right here from Simeon. You need to be down here in your neighborhood having a basketball camp. This is where you came from. Why you going way up there? I don't get it. I'm puzzled with that. And God bless these athletes, and they don't want to do nothing. That's why Christians, we got to kind of shake that thing up. If we bless, we got to be willing to come back. We got to come back. We got to try to help the unfortunate ones. Just imagine if all these Chicago athletes that's making all this money to say, hey, let's get together, let's build a center and help all these homeless people that's around here in Chicago. You think they can't do it? All this money they got? I don't think there'll be no red tape issue. I don't think there'll be no red. They got enough money to cover the red tape. But just imagine. You drive around and you see all these homeless people around here with no jobs and stuff, and then you got all these millionaires living here, all this money ain't doing jack. Ain't doing nothing. They go to a restaurant, it's free. If nobody can come in, they can come in. They can go in here and sit in a private area. You know, come on now. In New York, they even got their own little strip club they can go to. They got their own little strip club just for the athletes. They ain't there making it rain, brother love. They're making it rain. But I want to close by letting you all know. No, I'm not closing by letting it rain. But I want to close by saying is our faith is so important. Now we are here because we all believe and trust that New Jerusalem is the place that we want to be. You believe in the word that goes forth from our senior pastor. Despite of what happened, despite of what goes on, or stuff you might hear in the atmosphere, but you hear for yourself. I'm not going to let another member whisper in my ear and have me outside the church because I listen to him. Because that's like a disease, a cancer or something. Because you mad at somebody, now you won't talk to me, okay, now I'm mad at them too. You understand what I'm saying? And the person ain't did nothing to me, but I'm just following right on along with them. No, this is my place where I'm supposed to be at. Despite of what happened, we're going to have our ups and downs. We're going to have our turnaround. Stuff ain't going to always be green. Stuff might fall into red a little bit. You know, but this is where I'm supposed to be at. And it's my job why I'm here to make New J the best it can be. I need to be the symbol of light. I shouldn't be walking around here like a black light. You know, in black light, you got to turn all the lights off and then you can see the stuff on the wall. That's not me. I need to be the best I can be right here. So don't never let nobody take you away from what God sent you. If this your home, then make this the best home you can be to. Do whatever you need to do to make this house the greatest house on this side of heaven. And trust me, the more you put in, the more you get out. If you don't put nothing in, you ain't gonna get jack out. You're not gonna get nothing out. So I just want to leave you all with that. To stay faithful. Stay focused on your plans or what you all want to do. And trust me, God will answer them for you. He will give you the power. He will give you the resources. And he will answer those needs. You just got to stay with it. Stay with it. No matter what it is, stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. I'm going to just thank you all today. Thank you. Let's give God a hand clap of praise.